Hello boys, my name is Kuliyoshi and welcome back to hopefully my finale of my blind playthrough of Miitopia. In the last video we left off trying to go through the game and going in to try to defeat the Darker Lord, the ultimate master of this world, the Darker Lord Sophie. And we finally made it into our tower, only to find out that the tower will take a bit longer than usual, so we're currently on the second part, and good thing I stopped because, yeah, what we start with. Immediately the party gets split into two. Not a good start. Not a good start. At least Isaac's feeling better, so now he can help us out, but like, it's annoying. To try and help us out though, we have some side characters that can get stuff. But right now, I'm still kind of trying to buff my main characters. Speaking of which, I don't think they could even buy the higher tier of weapons until much later, so I'm gonna start balancing the characters out again. Let's see, who's gonna be our healer? I forgot, because, oh wow. They actually split all of our healers off. Our flower character and also our other characters are missing, so we'll have to go with one of the other ones. Alright. Alright. But yeah, that's fun, and so we get to do stuff like that. And anyway, this time around, though, I think I'm gonna change things up a little bit. Also, oh wait, no, I'm not. That's right, I don't do those specific things because and to do other stuff. I think we should try to focus on finishing the game right now, let's be honest. But anyways, I'm gonna have Kim follow us around this time. Just to balance things out a bit differently. Unfortunately, it doesn't help the fact that we don't have a healer for the soul section, so we'll have to rely on our sprinkles to do stuff instead. I've been wondering about scientists. The chemical costs tend to blow up a lot. Does that get kind of such a... Oh, yes, it does. But we get research cash, so we're never short of cash. So that's where our taxes go. Alright. I'm starting to speed up all these counters because they just take so long. Also, this is a different version of the UFO, so we're going to have to show this in full form again. Because they have eyes, we can use Dark Eye Slash on them. And took them out in one hit. Pretty sure we needed that. Ooh, we get Pincer. Nice. Okay, they have under 200. Or around 200, so good to know. Won't really figure out how much HP they have until later. As Kim is a little bit behind, she'll gain some more levels. So we learned Blindfold. Pretend not to notice enemy attacks that afflict status effects. Okay. That helps with the statuses. There's quite a few status effects in this game that can happen, some of which are really nasty. So that helps out a bit. Oh, this again. We're gonna look to the right again. Is anyone there? Oh, it's a good one. Happy birthday. I was wondering. Here's a present from all of us. Aw, thanks. So either you bump into someone or you get a food. Wow, is it today? Yeah. That one usually does damage, though, and that can even make certain characters angry at you, so it's not fun thing to happen, to have happen. Hi-ya! Anyways, okay, taking care of those always, and we get to move on to the next thing. Whenever it splits us up, of course I go as fast as possible through the levels and only do them once. Because I want to deal with this before I do anything else. Oh, we got another letter. Jace trying to make up with us, but not gonna really happen. But anyway, he gave us some outing tickets, which I guess is nice. Gonna buy this for Brad. Looks interesting. definitely. I'm just gonna whip it. It looks funny. Let's just say that. Oh, you already have a decently strong weapon, so I think we're gonna leave it at that. As for other stuff, let's see here. Wow, they both don't like it. I'm gonna save that for somebody else then. Actually, wait, no. It turns out the person I was saving it for was Isaac. There we go. That didn't work out for him, but hey, at least we got his mana up first, so we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I'm trying to use the characters more evenly this time around to get more other stuff. Okay, we need to go for this level to get to the next part, so we're going to this one next. We're starting to speed up pretty much every level again, because other than some of the cutscenes, there's no reason to really show any of this in slow motion at all. Playing with auto mode off so I can use spin slash and everything's more easily, of course. Of course, that mode is really good when you're playing as a mage, as you can manually pick your spells, as when you're on auto, you kind of just use whatever. So, I still can't believe it. What? That I was the Dark Lord, and I made so many people suffer. I thought maybe you wouldn't remember. Oh no, I remember anything. But I had no control over my own body. All I could do was watch the Dark Lord's evil doings. That must have been tough. Okay, he's just saying how I couldn't do anything while he was the Dark Lord, because he's doing other stuff. It's nice to hear that our dad, or whatever, Ghost, is actually on our side, though. Oh. Oh, they both tripped. Okay, so when I came to help them up, we both tripped. Until they laughed at each other. That's interesting. Oh, I used double slash instead. That actually probably does more damage than other stuff. It doesn't always do AoE attacks, though. Alright. This is what I wanted to use. Okay, these crystals are kind of brutal. You see, Isaac has some good enough defense, so I feel like I could take him easily. Ooh, nice buffs. Upped out a little bit. A Zorb! Oh, right, I forgot Brad can put a special concoction on our weapon that causes us to absorb HP from our bullet. I completely forgot about that. Alright. And yes, unfortunately, regardless of which side we're going on, we're probably gonna have to go with some other characters other than our mains, which we are already having to do right now. You're such a good singer. I guess one thing I could do... You know what? I'm just gonna do this things right now. Just because we haven't shown these cutscenes in a while, but we will speed these up. Now, I mentioned that I wasn't really, I need to mention this right now, I guess. I mentioned that I wouldn't be showing these off because they do take a decent amount of time, but thankfully, if you speed them up, they're not actually that bad, so I'll show them and speed them up just in case somebody gets sick again, because one of the things that can spawn is actually another special effect, or more specifically, a special event that will cause them to get back up if you feed them a certain thing. Okay, I'm gonna give this to you. Okay, he doesn't like it. Okay, only he liked that one. Okay. Likes that one. Of course, our knight finds it our main knight is the one that finds it delicious. The one who hardly uses any meal attacks. That's a... She does not have shot armor, it seems. So we're gonna get her some better armor. But we'll equip this because it looks cuter. Obviously. And then we have that. That doesn't really do much for him, let's be honest. Because they already have kind of weak magic. Mostly what the performer or armor character or pop star tends to be useful for is for buffs. That's basically what he is. Including ability to just give people extra turns. So I guess that's useful in its way, but otherwise, I don't know how useful that is. Alright, so spin slash them. So with the spin slash setup, those enemies die in one hit. I know I did full auto for some of these battles, but that was mostly for the battles that were really, really weak. But now that we're back here, I think we're continuing on. Oh! We have some familiar characters. King Renji and Princess Marianne's faces, they are off of themselves yet again. Couldn't just wait until after dinner? Oh dearie me. So they're both gonna come back at the same time. So we have to face Reggie Golem again, a strong form, and Gold General Marianne. So both of the original bosses are back again. Wow, okay, this is suddenly things get a bit more interesting. Well, because there are two of them, using our hyper buff would be kind of ineffective because it would prevent us from doing much other stuff, so this fight's gonna be mostly doing Dark Eye slashes. And I'm going for the Marianne first just because that Marianne, well, the general, the little whatever I could call her as well, is way more damaging than the other opponents. But beyond that, yeah. But beyond that, yes, we're kind of just going for whatever. I don't know if they have any abilities. Oh, well, they definitely have an AoE. They also retained their original form of doing other stuff. Take this HP banana I made. Nice. Okay, that's a nice way to heal. And yes, because of the effect, by the way, that happened before, we don't get a chance to heal because we don't have any regular healers. So right now, the only way we can heal is for healing stuff. Wow, that was actually really quick. Not even 15 minutes in, and we already killed one of them. That's nice. I think this isn't as hard of a fight as I mentioned. I guess they don't expect you to have your main party, so they would have had to nerf it. Okay, well, it's still pretty difficult for the characters that don't have stuff on. Okay, well, now that there's only one left, we're gonna hyper up you, and we're gonna hyper up you as well, and give our weakest characters a shield while we're at it. Okay, that was indeed it, but I figure it'd be fun to try. Are we alive? Yes, you are. Thank you so much. Of course, they're nowhere to be found here, so, it's like interesting to see them here. I'm gonna give this to Brad. He needs to catch up to me a bit more. Gives him a level as well, while we're at it. Alright. So, their faces return yet again. The bio contents is restored again. Isn't it wonderful, Papa? You saved our royal bacon again. You have our thanks. That's that infernal Dark Lord. Or should we say, Darker Lord. The fight isn't over yet. But if anyone can do it, you can. Good luck. Farewell. He's just eating his stick again. Nearly there now. And sort of a victory test for us. We're 3 game tickets, and then we get to the end. Figures, since it's the last dungeon, they had to make it more interesting. Alright, I'm actually not gonna eat any grub. Actually, wait. Hang on. I'm not gonna do that. Give him my main character this, and then just leave. As well as see it. No, okay, our main character can't get any armor, so we're good. We're just gonna leave now. We might do certain effects with our characters later. Alright, and there we go! We made it through the first half of this annoying section. Wonder how everyone's doing. Meanwhile, well, we can't just hate around. Let's keep going. Alright, we're gonna give them some stuff. This to you. Ooh, alright. Lilith really likes that. So that's good. We'll just give those both to her. Get you a new outfit while you're at it. Need to catch up with the others. The super uniform. Go with purple. Why not? Alright. And of course our horse is nowhere to be found because when we do the thing, we have our horse go without us. Beyond that, I think we're gonna stick with you guys. Alright, Dean, you're gonna have to sit out on this one. Powers have some pretty cool abilities, but I don't like them as well as the other characters, so... yeah, we're gonna keep going at it. We're speeding this up, of course, because we don't want this to take forever. Your cooking's so tasty, Nazi. Is it some secret to your kind of fighting band? May I have a look at it? I guess, but just be sure to watch it after you touch it. You gotta keep your cooking utensils clean. Then why are you always bashing monsters with it? Yeah, I guess that is a... she does bring up a good point. Of course, in this area, we have pretty much the complete opposite. And also, yes, we have no control. Oh, that's a new monster. We're gonna slow down. I like how they called it I Heart Medusa for some reason. Not just Medusa, I Hunt Medusa. Or I Medusa, rather. And of course, she has her stone effect, which actually kind of makes a lot of sense, given she's Medusa and everything. If this is anything like the original game, we'll probably be forced to retreat and redo the level from the beginning if all of us get turned to stone. So hopefully that never happens, but you never know. And yeah, so trying to balance out the different characters because some of them haven't been in the game for quite a bit. Okay, this is another new one, the Wizen Down. So we'll slow it down again. Already one of them's gone. I'm gonna take you in there first. Alright. Alright. Let's keep going now. Well, that's a strong attack there. Pro cooking. Oh, so this is her stronger healing move. I forgot she unlocked that ability. It's basically an upgraded version of home cooking. Does more damage. There we go. And we're done. Yes, I do briefly slow these battles back down just to show the new enemy in action a bit. And I also slow down all the boss battles because they only happen once, so it makes more sense to enjoy those battles, but speed up everything else. Let's do this. Ooh! It was a trap, but I dodged the trap. So sometimes the trap will damage you, so you'll just dodge it. And the other one is, of course, either a banana or an MP candy. Alright, let's, I'm gonna give this to Judy. I don't think he's had enough stuff. Now we're gonna give something to Nancy as well, just to balance it out a bit. Then I'll give the rest to you, I think. Oh wow, she didn't like either of those. Okay then, let's try Cleric for this last one. Alright, she liked that. And no weapons this time. Some very bad roulettes today. In case you're wondering, the reason why I'm not playing the arcade is I'm pretty much resetting it over and over again. Not fully resetting it, but just completely ignoring it. Also, we do have to do this Quizzington, unfortunately, to get to the chest in there, so I'm gonna skip it. So we're just gonna say no, and we go straight on with it. Okay, apparently though that didn't matter. I could have sworn it would have taken us out of there, but anyway, let's see if we get a boss battle by the end of this. Hopefully not. Okay, we have a new Hobgoblin and Butterfly, which are just upgraded versions, again, of enemies we've already seen before. Okay, just an AoE. Drained his HP. Alright. 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 There we go. Nice. Some of the character abilities are really cool to watch, especially the first time you see them. Again, I slowed it down because new enemy. Okay, Nancy. Have my HP banana. So that can randomly happen as well. Of course, we have tons of HP bananas, so no reason to let some of them go to waste. Okay, we need the exit first if we want to get our characters back, so we're going for that. We'll have to redo this to get the treasure trove later, but it couldn't work. I'm sorry if this seems a bit boring. After all, this is a turn-based RPG, so you kind of have to wait for your turns to go off, and this in particular has some long turns. Ooh, nice resurrection. Our cleric already doesn't do much damage, so that's why I left that. Didn't bother to heal because I know our cleric was going to do stuff. Burn Charm! Tinker with a friend's emotions and rouse them to action. I guess that's an extra action from what I'm guessing, but who knows what else it could be. By the way, it went slow, so yeah, I figured there would be another battle. Okay, so either she could reserve MP, but heal you less, or she'll become unusually focused on laid back and heal more. So laid back is perfect for the clerics in particular, because they'll just they'll just heal way more, although it's random whether or not they reserve NP or are unusually focused. Which is actually pretty useful, actually, not gonna lie. Oh, and we get an HP and an effect to healing. The more bananas you eat, the greater effect will become. This will improve again once your team is HP evading 60 HP bananas. So 60 HP bananas, the effect will improve again. Seems kind of interesting, to say the least. Let's do an ingenious move right here and just skip this. If doing anything here at the end altogether, because the next thing we're about to do... Well, oh wait, no, there's one more level, whatever. That didn't matter, though. I checked for weapons. There was no weapons or armor available, so we're continuing on. Whew. Whew. Okay, they made up. Thank you, Nancy, for helping us, helping those guys make up. And here's our boss. Who's this? Oh, it's Gene. Oh no, it's gonna be that upgraded feral dude again. At this time, we don't even have the ability to control most of the characters. Ah, yep, feral Gene again. Just as I thought, we have to face off the bosses again, and so now we get feral Gene too, which means he's probably gonna have his curse back as well. We don't even have our strongest party here, so yeah. Since we can't control our party, we get to just watch them fight it out and hope for the best. Nancy's probably our best option for damage. And of course, whenever you get up by curse, you can't even do anything, so you have to put the character in the side spot immediately. So, you have to do that. Okay, I think one thing I will do this time is hyper two characters right off the bat this time. Both of them, these characters don't really do much damage on their own. So with hyper, they'll be more useful. Didn't notice in time. Nice, that was 132 damage. Okay. Now, I don't believe you can hype yourself out of certain debuffs. Although it's kind of funny when we tried to do that. I like how immediately as I go into the safe spot, I like how I have the safe spot immediately ready to just reach the curse as soon as possible. We kind of have to do it. Of course, now that that's happened, she lost her hype buffs, and now we have to make her re-hyped again. Good thing we have quite a bit to use. And she's gone. I mean, he's gone. Wahar. Alright, the Genie is back. I guess there's only one last character left that we don't remember yet. I'll give that to you. And yeah. Woohoo! How does this keep happening? My poor face. Curse you, Darker Lord. You gotta go and take that sucker out. Not that I'm back to my evil ways or anything. You stay safe now. Now there's gonna be another event, potentially. Yep, them chests. And now we're done. Alright. Now we're up in. Alright, there we go. Keep going. Going at it. I will say, this mechanic was probably reasonably introduced because after all, they want you to use your characters more evenly. rather than having to use them at different points. This is essentially the game saying that you should level up other characters as well. So if you, like, leave one character out, then it could be really bad. I haven't done anything with the horse in a while. Let's just do stuff. I am suddenly overcome by a wave of motion. And now I'm loyal to the horse. Let's see here. That's Princess Fane, unfortunately, so we're not gonna give him that. We're gonna give this to you. That to you. That to you. Alright. Oh, right. Let's put our party back in. And there we go. The main party is back yet again. Of course, this was put in place to... Oh, no. Okay, this tower is gonna be a bit longer than I thought. They had to make the final dungeon, I guess, at least really long, but I didn't think it would be this long, dude. Alright, well, let's keep going. We need to start by getting all the chests, really. I think the biggest thing I'm doing with this 100% is just trying to get all the big chests, because the big chests are where the money really is at. Alright. Get to keep going. I guess it makes sense that we're refighting the same bosses again. After all, this is intended to be the last dungeon in the game, so they have to make it at least challenging. It's probably also going to be one of the longer dungeons in the entire game, which makes sense, I guess. If you're wondering how I can tell when a battle or event like a chest is coming up, it's because it usually pauses before it does that. Are you tired? A bit. If they all fall asleep except one, that's a extra baddie encounter. Oh no, not these fire demons again. They are actually pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie. They have some really annoying abilities. So I'm gonna use Dark Eye Slash on one to make sure he goes down. Again, anybody with eyes, this will do more damage too. They all have Nerves of Steel today. Seems he's not really doing anything with that. And now he's down. Alright, keep going. Reason why I'm speeding it up is just so it doesn't take forever. Ooh, Giga Resurrection. Revive a fallen friend with a sizable amount of HP, so it's a more HP than before. Okay then. Of course, that is if it even works at all. It can just not work. Alright. Let's see, okay, that might be a decent route, but I'm focusing more on the weapons and armor, because that's how we get our stuff. I assume the only way to get, like, the strongest weapons and armor now is to get it for the wheel, but could be wrong. They probably just have to beat the entire game, and then those weapons will become available as endgame armor, which, by the way, as a lot of aim is, it probably definitely does have extra content, although I'm not interested in doing it because you saw how long this game takes. I kind of just want to move on to the next game. If we get enough good comments, though, in the comment section, I might come back to this game. Although I probably will still speed it up because of how long it took to do this on its own. It'd probably take even longer. Of course, not doing any challenges in this game because I just want to beat it. I think that's simple enough. Part of the reason why I want to get this done is because there's a really fun game I want to try next. Alright. There we go. We are done with that battle. I'm gonna stick this out. Huh? What? Oh, it was just a dream. Come on, I show Gast what I can do. Something smells nice. Oh, you notice? Yeah, I changed my shampoo. Took a new one to a new one with all organic ingredients. Organic ingredients? Aren't you fancy, if you say so? Wonder what organic means. Exactly. There's another battle. Because it didn't go up very quickly, I could tell it was yet another battle. Nice. Nice buffs. I helped us take them out in one hit with that. But they were already weakened from earlier. Okay. Got some stats up there. I'm 27 now on my main character, which is really, really strong now. HP Sprinkle's upgraded. And the safe spot is even safer as well. Nice. Layla and Sacrifice. Lots of friendships just popped up a level all at once. Costume is not any of the characters we need, right? 'Cause I wear armor. Dad wears lab gear. Oh, actually, that gear would have been for Brad then, so I guess I could have gotten that. Clerics wear hoods or whatever, and robes are for mages. So yeah, that's probably for one of our side characters, so we don't need that. We could just give this to Elbug and then immediately end that, so that way we can come back a bit later and get that. Also, just as I thought, so now we're able to get stronger weapons with our other characters because we went to the end game. So now we can power up with even stronger weapons and armor. So it seems like some of the armor was locked behind going to the end game. Okay, this looks really cool. I'm gonna go with blue. That looks really cool, not gonna lie. And there we go, we're gonna continue going. Now we have some new gear available, we may as well start saving up our money again. In case you're wondering, we're only using money on our main characters for the most part. At least we were for quite a bit, because we wanted to save the money for them, because if they're not going to be, the other characters are not going to be used much other than our main party. We want to focus on only buffing our main party. There's some game tickets, some other stuff. Another chest. Oh, this one is a trap. Okay, so we have a battle to do now. Oh, this is new. An even stronger version of the instant kill imp. Oh wow, immediately they all attacked. Oh, here's Giga Resurrection. This is why I didn't do stuff, and sure enough it revived me. Thank you. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I think we're kind of furious at these insta-kill umps. Now you know how much I hate... Me and my other people hate these instant kill umps. They're just the worst. Or Terra Fiends in this case. Wow, even that didn't kill him. Okay, they aren't... So that's the only way to fix our status conditions right now. Alright. Time to life up. I guess now that we have shields, one thing we can do now, actually. We're just gonna do this now. I think people are probably angry at me for not doing this later. So as you can see, I actually... Yeah, people are probably mad for me not doing that earlier. Of course, we didn't have the shields for a while, but now that we do have shields, we actually have a way to protect against the instant kill attacks, because it doesn't just protect from damage once, it does it all the time, so that means it will constantly protect from damage. Which is good, because we kind of need this protection against the instant kill imps. They are very deadly without it. So, this shield, yeah, that shield sprinkle really came in handy. So now whenever we get those fights, and there's more than one, we can just put up a whole row of shields and have the attack just not do anything. That's probably the best way to counter it too, because without that one hit, we just have to suffer one hit. Instant kill after instant kill attack. That's why I hate those enemies so much. The fact that they put that in the game is just really nasty, because if you're not fully prepared for them, you will wipe multiple times to those encounters. And there's no real defense against it either. All you can hope is that they do the weaker attack instead, which doesn't do much damage at all, if not only one, or usually not much. And only that attack does lots of damage. Anyway, let's see here. You haven't gotten much defense in a while, sure, I'll try to give you something. Alright, and he actually bought it too, which is nice. I'm gonna keep it as it is, because dandelions just look prettier that way, as yellow. It makes more sense, so that's why I'm going with that. Our bad roulette. Sorry I haven't played that much. Part of the problem is you need to get the right weapon or armor you're looking for, like on a main character, and you need to get it on a character, and you need to also get the right roulette too, because if you were to just try that randomly with just any normal weapon, you might almost never get a weapon or armor that way. You pretty much have to wait for it to turn gold, more of the roulette to turn gold, and that's when you want to play it. That's why I haven't been playing it lately, because I want to save that for when it's actually important. I can just attack him properly and take him out. Yeah, just what I thought. Alright, there we go. But anyways, done with that rough battle. Let's hope that that never happens again. Thankfully, that was only a trap, so it's only a one-time battle. We'll not probably see it again, although it's probably not the last we'll see of that enemy. And they were much tougher than the regular instant kill imps too, because those other ones were kind of... You know, when you open treasure chests, you can tell what's in them from the smell, right? Totally. Actually, those HP bananas, such a sweet smell. Yeah, sweet. And gold has a real metallic smell. Yeah, so metallic. Wonder what treasure we'll get next. Yeah, I wonder. I kinda did that right as we went up to the treasure trove. Also, here comes a battle. Yep, do it. Oh, this is... Okay, this Deuce enemy could be just as annoying, since a whole party of stone characters is probably instant death. Or a rather instant game over, sort of. There is no game over in this, you just respawn back at the beginning instead. Although, there could be one that's hidden away that I don't know about. Sometimes they have hidden ways to get game overs in these games. Oh great, we get this again. Oh, it's Isaac again. Nah, we're fine. Out of all the characters, Isaac's been feeling under the weather the most. That doesn't make sense because my actual brother, Isaac, in the world is so young. I don't think he would really get sick. Okay, what have I talked about? Isaac's been sick before, but never this frequently. I guess this game is just really mean. I feel sad now. Yes, Isaac is my brother, in case anybody is wondering, and so I feel kind of sad that he's sick so often. Oh, speaking of which, hang on. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. We got the best armor for us right now. Again, we're gonna keep our Yoshi costume just because it looks better, at least. That's what I'm keeping. That actually is really good for warriors anyways, having a Yoshi costume for warriors. Because that makes actually a lot of sense if you ask me. Who knows though? Anyway. Of course, if I wanted to have fun, maybe in the next wave I'll do a full party of people that are wearing the Yoshi costume, and we'll just change out stuff between it. Okay, that didn't do anything. If you select the first option, you just take damage, so it's important to select the second option, which is blank, which means nothing will happen. You can also even get friendship up for it, so it's better that way, because the other way you just take damage. So, also that didn't last long enough, so of course it's not going to... There's something I can do. Let's try and get this. Ooh, alright, we got a sparkling loaf for Gola. This looks prettier. We're gonna get this color. Better than just plain old white, that's for sure. If I do go back into the end game, I might use more outing tickets. Part of the problem though is I'm trying to save them for other stuff. Let's do this briefly though. I'm mostly keeping the space open in case... I'm mostly doing these now just to get them out of the way, so that way, if characters get sick, they could potentially be revived up early by our friends. Because now that I found out a couple of things, it could take up to 4 level plays. Which meaning 4 plays of having to go through the level, reaching the end, going through a level, reaching the end, before they'll actually feel better at all. I'm gonna go to this one first, let's be honest. Because, yeah. Whenever we see Merryweather in the party, we have to go for him first now. So that way we can see if there's any secret or not. Finding ship is all traveling's all about. Alright, and here he is. So here we are above the clouds. I feel like a deity all the way up here. Worship me, you puny mortals. It's you. It's been a while. Exploring everywhere at your service. You climbed a long way. See, you're going farther up? If you are, you better take the stairs. Did you know? Right at the top, there's a treasure vault. You'll need to remember this phrase. Take the hidden road to find the secret treasure hoard. Well, see you around. Okay, so there's yet another secret path we need to go by to get the treasure hoard. Alright. No, I'm not ready to stop right now. Come on, game, you know better. But yeah, as you can see now, like I just mentioned, like, earlier, characters can feel under the weather for more than 2 levels at a time, and it gets really annoying. Of course, we don't matter if it's... We don't care about it if they're the main characters, because we can just do other stuff. So it's not really a big deal. Alright. Mitch likes Timmy. Brad likes Timmy, too. Sure. Are you two alright? Yes, Peachy. Oh. That could have potentially gotten them into a quarrel, but it didn't happen. So anytime that point appears, also this isn't a new enemy, time to slow down the battle a bit. But yes, anytime that purplish like thing by the character appears, that means it could potentially turn into a quarrel. Thankfully it didn't happen there, so we're fine. Quarrel, of course, stops all that friendships would do, like this, which you see right now, from happening. So it's very important that we keep those up at all times, because anything that improves damage will help out significantly. By the way, I have to mention this. The reason why I mentioned before that I don't like Miitopia is because it's simply so long and it seems a bit too easy at times. But hang on, tell you what I've been trying to do recently. Trying to polish up my Weshin nice and shiny. Oh wow, that's great. You know what I've been trying? Trying not to cry. If I buy the wrong thing, well, no use crying over spilled milk is what I say. That's a spirit. Okay, anyway, we're back. But yeah, the reason why I said that, one of the main reasons though why I said that I don't really like this game is I think it's not as good compared to like, for instance, Trials of Mana, which was the game we played last before we started this game. Which was way better. It had a really good storyline, and the way it was really good. Okay, we have to pull this. And sure enough, a hidden path opened up. And there we go. We got a hidden path opened up, and there we go. But yes, that's the main reason why I don't like this game, is because, especially coming off of Trials of Mana, which is one of the best RPGs of all time, it just feels much weaker in comparison, but hey, at least we have different classes, like Dragon Quest, so that's free, so it's not terrible by any means. I just don't like it as much as Trials of Mana. It feels good as that again, because like I said, I did just come off of one of the better RPGs, so yeah. It's hard to really say anything. Not saying this game is bad or anything, I just don't like it as much as Trials of Mana. But anyway, let's keep going. Yeah, of course I'm speeding up everything else because I just want to get this game over with. It takes a really long time to get through it. There are kinds of things Gust likes. I don't know, honestly. And yes, if you are going for 100%, you need to open several treasure chests as part of, extra. So I'm gonna go with this, actually. Actually, there was a better outfit. Whatever. This looks good on a cleric, though, anyway. On just a cleric, yeah, this looks good. Although I forgot to bring our costume back. Actually, now that I think of it, I could just do that off-screen. Also, this is the new enemy, right? Slowing down the rest of the battle. Do stuff a bit different. I'm gonna give you the Dark Eye Slash. No buffs! Usually they buff me up by, like, helping me out. But that didn't happen that time. Okay. Alright then. Well, that still worked pretty well. Of course, with the later we go in the game, the more gold we get, so it's much easier to farm gold now. Because you could just play levels with lots of monsters and get mowed that way. Which is nice. Changed, because some of the end-game weapons and materials are really, gosh darn expensive, man. Not easy to get. And our characters are probably very overpowered, let's be honest, for this level. Because we are grinded up to like level 27 or so, as we're probably more than ready to face the Dark Lord. Our sprinklers, in particular, are really overpowered right now. But anyways, meanwhile, a hole takes away Go Bug, and now we have to play without her. Okay, thankfully it didn't read into instant kill imps this time. That is not fun. Oh, so this is an opponent we already faced. So we're just gonna keep going. Spin slash. Ooh, took out everybody but one character on the little side. I was about to say, if that killed him, I would laugh. But anyway, yeah. Unfortunately, Gis doesn't seem to be helping much right now, but whenever he does the HP banana thing, that's pretty good, I will not lie. Oh, a potion ball. What do I do? No. We're gonna throw it away. I think we're already full of HP and mana anyway. Oh, and we found the golden tablet. Right, I forgot there's a tablet we need to find, too. So this was required to go on. And another emergency. This time it's Peach. Wait, is Isaac already... Oh, no, wait. No. Okay, that was not what I thought it was. Isaac is feeling better. By the way, since this is not the Dark Lord battle, I honestly don't care even if our main party goes to sleep, because we could just use one of our backup characters, and that's also why I'm going to be buffing up Isaac a bit more, as well as on top of what I did before, because I want Isaac to be decently strong so he doesn't die immediately, because if we can't use our cleric, then may as well use somebody else who is at least closer to reasonable level, and our next closest is Isaac. So, you know what, Isaac? On that note, I'm gonna give you a weapon. It's been so long since I've given you a weapon, so we're gonna do it. And it looks perfect on him anyway. A reporter might. Why not? It just looks so unique. So let's do that. And also, ooh, what's this? The spear. That is for, our imp, but we're not going to be using Judy, unfortunately, for a while, unfortunately. But anyway, yeah, I think we're gonna go with Isaac here. I'm honestly not worried because we don't really need the healing right now, and if the instant kill imp comes back, we'll just shield this time. Of course, if 2 or more of them show up, then things might be a problem. But even then, we have the life sprinkles to deal with the first time that happens, and for more than one, we have the shields, of course, which are really good. Also, having Isaac is just reasonably useful because whenever he gives our character the ability to go again, that's really good. I do like that ability a bit. Oh, and we get the snap out of it. So yes, my warrior's ability to just break people out of statuses. Okay, I think that just seems to prevent them from doing any actions. It doesn't interrupt actions like being nervous does. That's the name of the status, yes. That was pretty much like a sleep or stunning, or whatever. It's pretty much sleep in other games. So, yeah. They couldn't move or do anything else. Whenever there's fights with bombs, those fights are usually end up being pretty easy, by the way, because all you do is target the bomb and it usually just takes out everyone with it, except that one Medusa that survived by the slimmest bit of health. But anyway, yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, there's another battle. Or chest, actually. Yeah, I was thinking it might be a chest, actually. Let's see. Alright, now it's over. Again, whenever it does that fast move, I know that it's, Ooh, they are affectionate with each other now. Yeah, I'm sorry, Nancy, but I'm not gonna send you to Kim's room yet. Oh! Oh, Brad's gonna help out. Okay, alright, Brad. Alright, Brad. Brad's gonna help, be better. Best design as you need. And Peach is feeling better again. Okay, so that didn't last for long. On that note, let's actually send her to Kid's room and send Brad over with the horse. So we can get these over with. All done chomping? There's some food left. Ooh. actually. I think this one will be better. And with this... Oh, so you got a present. I feel so happy. Oh, also, that's another reason why I don't always do it, because then dudes could get jealous and potentially get into quarrels just off of that, but it's usually really rare to have that happen. Alright. Yeah, I don't like that, apparently, either, so not many people like that particular fruit, unfortunately, at the moment. Alright, let's keep going. By the way, I've been making these videos longer just so I could try and get stuff done, but it's been taking a while, not gonna lie. Definitely not easy, but I think it's about time we quit it up. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave a like, enjoy, comment, subscribe, and and yes, I am not, this is not actually the finale, so hopefully the next time will be. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.